What it is, guys? Welcome back to Comic Studio, by the way. And right now, I'm going to be recorded at midnight, as we're going to be scrolling down, as I'm going to be talking a little bit closely, or talking a little bit to do so as quietly to do, anyways. We continue to scroll down, and you'll be see this. I'm going to be jumping into this comic studio called Illegally Idiotic Comic Studio. This Idiotic Comic Studio, or some sort of idiotic comic studio, contains pretty bad as well for the personal studio, sprite, edit art archive, and general tomfoolery. We also like beers, and this still harsh as well. We're gonna be jumping in and let's see what is going on. So the first thing that we just discovered itself, anime. We don't really think that doesn't going to be make any sense because that was the number one mention to do this as well. Unfortunately, disregardless to be at age of 18 to access of this comic studio anyways. Because this is one reason why that even for the underage of kids itself, for multiple age of under 13 and under 18 as well, shouldn't be allowed to visit here. So we got start of these lethal characters, as we're gonna be starting around with Toast, but don't go here. For this another category is the dark section. So let's start with Toast. Between of those cookies like cappuccino, almond, sour belt, the toast yakwa, so the yakwa villager, and another one was for the coffee candy cookie, shining muscat cookie, butter squid cookie, was another one for those characters. One character from the witch's castle, another Chinese cookie, and a noodle cookie as well. I'm probably sure that was, even for pretty real it was, but not real as anyways. And the next one is Mako, which is bear. And the next one is pretty bad a little bit, I guess. And how much contains, as for some sort of party hats, there sometimes as well. And there we go, it is that we got party hats, and doubled out the party hats as well for instant like those things. Styber like those things as well, and which is actually for includes for the remix of those arts of remixing cookies into something like crazy. Cappuccino plus Genshin Impact character equals this. Almond cookie plus Genshin Impact character becomes this. And electric eel plus for the Yakwa villager becomes electric Yakwa eel cookie, or something like we got for some sort of, oh god, that was even awful as hell. And another one is Swap AU. This is actually for a pre-anime. And finally, caramel dove cookie, which is actually for some sort of these things that I won't able to be added to do so as well. Especially she will be baked soon as well, according inside of that YouTube channel as well. As we're gonna be going for some bears. I love that we seen it for such as bears, that I just remember how that I just pretty seen it wasn't for my fathers as well. I have been seen from the open season, but as you can see that you notice, Idiotic Comic Studio is owned by dumb idiotics, throws eggs at you, or throws every eggs to you, or any fruits that might able to kill you anyways. Even for some bears are actually even for so wild as well. We just seen a polar bear before, even seen from anything as well, from social media. There's Freddy Fazbear and for another Freddy Fazbear trash can, Angry Bear, and for some sort of a creature as well. And their foods were actually probably these. Could be foods as hell. Are they going to be eaten by the ways? And the characters that only should be Ginger Dozer or some sort of Ginger Dozer, Walnut Cookie, Roquefort Cookie, Almond Cookie, and Languidi Chat Cookie, Cappuccino Cookie, Rebel Cookie, Yakwa Villager, Aknan Cookie, Gim Cookie, Butter Squid, it was right over here, Butter Pretzel Cookie is right over here, and there should be for another one as for such as Shining Muscat Cookie, and Chocobar Cookie, Cheerleader Cookie, Kiwi Cookie, Snow Sugar Cookie, a Miner, an unknown thing for just a little bit, for just well, for some sort of, for the non-pasta like those things as well, for Star Bread or like anything as well, Star Pasta Cookie or nothing as well. There's Star Fruit Cookie, Mango Cookie, Latte Cookie, Radish Cookie, Sour Belt Cookie, Cotton Cookie, or Snow Cotton Cookie, Pizza Cookie, and for something like as for the coffee candy cookie, s'more cookie, sauna egg cookie, Chinese cookie, one Chinese cookie right over here, two characters from the witch's castle, and for some sort of like for two dragons like itself for the returning until like those things. And the backgrounds was pretty inappropriate as well. Unfortunately, you should not able to go for the backgrounds as well, because these are not eligible for any of those things, or some sort of uneligible for those things. Not eligible to view this for illegally idiotic backgrounds as well. As you're gonna be seeing for the dark section, 45, the number 45 as well, for such as Deadly Skeleton as well. Not even to do this like anyways, to spawn as anime. You gotta be kidding me. Let's just go in to get things started like anyways, and it will be taking around for many hours to do this. Although this is actually being included as well for such as Roquefort Cookie, remixed with almond, was actually for pretty this. That doesn't even be changing for its mind as well. So, what is actually for the adepts? Bears, oh there it is. Timekeeper Cookie, remixed it with Blackberry Cookie or Rose Cookie, including for some Firehawk or Phoenix like themselves with that staff over here. And the next thing was for one thing as well. As for the Roquefort Cookie, looked probably not like this. It remixed it some sort of a witch as well. Even not to do this as well, like anyways, to find out as well. But not finally that I just completely added on, as because it includes it with a dark selection as well. As we finally found here, let's load up for the images. It does look the images for everything as well, and because those dark section images are everywhere as hell, so we cannot able to scroll down for a little bit, even for its bad attitude like them. So even for the last page was even for very dirty content as well, and that does not going to be pretty sure that must be an owl or anything like anything is not even possible to do this as well. So let's just make quickly, and I'm probably sure that I should be able to add an automobile or some like anything from those automobiles or something, or started a crazy party inside for some sort of like anything it goes. So it will be took around for many much more minutes as well to make things straight, as we get going to do this before the 12 a.m. hits as well. We're about to do so. So, well, we just added traffic and we got supercars like anything as well. Even for this is really it was. So I just removed, we're just getting a little bit of space and that will be it as well. But imagine that he or she stole a Cadillac Escalade with its one itself going to be should be a little bit big or small. And finally, that was going to be it as well. So even that is not known it is as well. So even that is not going to be even covered by. So it's supposed to be a little bit big as well. But nothing in the end is actually isn't going to be worth it as well. So we just added for 2 Freddy Fazbears, such as one thing as well, and that I just picked up from anything as well. So by moving on to the next page that I just completely found over here, and for this monstrous thing or some sort of a creature as well. So like even though that they wearing around for party hats and with their supercars on there, like from Cookie Run as well, and Oven Break as well. And imagine that this man has just stole a Jaguar XJR15. That wasn't going to be for a really long time ago. And especially that I just completely moved like anything it goes. But I just slightly didn't like anything before that we're very sure this isn't actually going to be such as a little bit big. So let's just get a little bit to give him some space. And of course that was actually for the 1 bit as well. So even that we're gonna be edit the panels, or should be able to add for some more space for a little bit of this guy. So anyways, that should be the end of this video of course as well. So even that is going to be moving a little bit up all the way here. And even the car should be able to stand here as well. So finally, that will be it. And that is all of the 4 videos for the day as well. So even let's just get Red turned back into itself for 1. And I most likely know some sort of a people like anything as well. So I'll tell you, like here is the description and below do this as well. So even that we're gonna be using for studio crossover like anything as well that I just didn't mention to chosen around for Cookie Run Comic Studio as well like anything as well. So don't worry about here that we're gonna be making for about changes, or just try to change like anything it goes in the Idiotic Comic Studio in the future as well. So the link is gonna be in description below. But unfortunately, you're gonna be at age of 18 that you're gonna be required to view this or visiting of this website, and it should be a V for just only for a big deal like or a small deal for some ages of 18 users that should be able to come here as well. So that is also that what we gonna be going to do like anyways as for today as well. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'm gonna be see you in another 2 days before that does actually go into things are not going to be pretty well in that weather.